with Hola. So we tried to do this live stream earlier, and we had some technical difficulties. So watch that, because it will be deleted immediately as soon as it pulls up and uploads to YouTube. It'll be pulled off. I mean, don't even think about watching.
No, leave it on.
Made. I guess I could just leave since I'm making a video tonight, I'll explain all that happened and what Debbie Downer on my parade. So, since me and Ola has decided he wants to keep it uploaded, since he is one of my partners in this thing from now on, then we're gonna leave it up. Holy crap, a grenade! Dallin, they're behind us.
Yeah, I'm aware of that now.
But
With that, they're everywhere.
With that being said, we're currently live streaming, and this is some stories I would like to share. If you go back and check out our other live streams, that was kind of a mistake. It has some pretty good stories in it, some really interesting stories that are true. I swear they're all true. Yeah. But I'm gonna tell some more life stories. Dallins are gonna tell some more life stories. But if I wanted to start this video off by telling you a story about a kid with one dream, to show his best friend what he thought was a dislocated wrist.
Oh my God, that's just terrible.
So me, Kevin, I was not actually, my name's not actually Kevin. It's a mystery what my name is. You'll never know. Maybe. I don't know. Shut up. Just shut up. Maybe they wouldn't notice. Alright, anyway. Maybe you'll know my name, maybe you won't. If you figure out what my name is, I'd like to hear from you that you know what my name is. If you're my cousin, you don't count, because guess what? Your opinion doesn't matter. But your friends' opinions matter, so go tell your friends. Go tell your friends about it, okay? But anyway, story. I decided I was gonna go out and break my wrist. I decided that I was gonna do that one day. Not really. I mean, this was all unintentionally planned, but I broke it. And it's sitting there, and I'm a doctor in my mind at this point in time, and dude, I can move my fingers. It's not broke, it's dislocated. I mean, I don't know what kind of logic that is, but it's not broke because I can move my fingers. So I was all cool, and me and my other buddy, which is Hola 2 or Hola 2 or Hola 1, was talking. I was like, I'm not going to the hospital, like, it's just dislocated. I mean, it'll pop back in or something like that, you know. There's no need in going to the, but, you know, I decided, actually I didn't decide, I was forced, or basically told, that if I didn't go and get that checked out, something, you know, it would be very bad. Which I'm glad I did. He forced me to, and I'm glad, but, I was there, and what it was is, I actually did break my wrist, and I wasn't 100% wrong, so I could still be a doctor because it was dislocated. But it was also more equally broken than dislocated. But besides the point, yeah, I decided that I was coming down to see Ola. I was like, man, I gotta show him my wrist. He's gonna think it's cool.
It wasn't cool. It made me want to cry, I'll be honest.
And I might actually, I think my friend still has the original video that we took of me just sitting there looking at it. And I might actually upload that to my channel. Would you guys like that? If so, comment on it, because guess what? I would like to know. Now, if I was to say that I was...
Oh crap, I was last kill.
I was a normal kid, then that would be totally wrong. But I come up to my friend's house, we're gonna call him the Giant. I am playing with the Giant right now. So yeah, Mr. Tall. Anyway, we're playing with Mr. Tall right now. That's who's talking to you guys. Isn't that amazing? Give Mr. Tall a big round of applause. If you don't, I will kill you, and I will take your soul. No, I'm just kidding. I will kill your family and make you an orphan.
Jesus Christ.
No, I wouldn't do that. I'm just kidding. But he deserves a big round of applause because he's a very good friend. Okay, you heard me applaud, right? Alright. So, he sits there and Mr. Tall, he's like, dude, your arm's totally broken. And I'm like, no, my arm's not broken. It's dislocated, man. Look, I can move my fingers. And this time I didn't see the other side of my wrist because the way I broke it, I couldn't see that side without turning it around. It really hurt really bad. And it was just flopped over. It was just laying there. It was laying there looking at me. And
it was terrible.
And I was sitting there, and I was like, wiggle, 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 wiggle my fingers in front of me. And I'm like, dude, isn't this cool, man? Like, so cool. And then he's like, dude, you gotta go to the hospital. I'm like, no, dude. Like, hospitals are for suckers and communists. But I ended up going to the hospital, and they were like, yeah, it's broken. Pretty sure it's broken. But But as I was there, they asked me if I went a pain shot, and I was like, no pain shots. I'm not a wiener. Not really. I just really have a fear of needles, and I don't preferably like needles, so I was not taking a shot, that was for sure. And I know this story's kind of long, but it's a long story. But so I didn't take a pain shot, and I was sitting there chilling. I was all good. And then it started getting stiff from where I didn't move, and I was dealing with that all right. I mean, I was cool. But then the nurse, they were like, hey, we can't reset your arm tonight because guess why? I know you sit in this waiting room from 6 to 10 o'clock, but we can't reset your arm. It's okay. Come back tomorrow in the morning, we'll reset it for you. And she cuts me with the scissors they're using to put on my cast. She straight up cuts my finger. And it hurt. That hurt more than the broken arm, so I was focused on my cut finger. But that was a rather long story, and I just figured I'd share that with you guys because I care about you guys. If you guys have an interesting story or a very long story, please send it in the comments. I want to hear about it. I might make a reading your comments. I know I'm not famous, but wouldn't you like to hear your name mentioned on YouTube? I know I would. But still, so Dallin, it's time, or Mr. Tall, I should say. It's time for you to share an embarrassing secret.
Embarrassing secret? Oh my god, I don't have an
embarrassing secret time with
I don't have
Mr.
any
Tall.
in general.
Hey, it's okay. Now, Dallin, I'm gonna need you to refer to me as the Hobbit.
Okay, the Hobbit. I don't have a secret that's embarrassing. I don't really have any secrets in general. So, I don't know what we're gonna do about that. I don't.
Well, Mr. Tall, do you want to play a game? While we're playing a game,
Sure.
would you most definitely like to play $1 Million Bud?
Oh yeah, I'll do that. Let's do it.
Alright, you're gonna start us off because it was my idea. Ha ha ha!
Let me think here. You get $1 million, but every year on your birthday, your arms and legs fall off.
No, like $1 million every year.
Let me explain.
They grow back, right?
What?
They grow back,
Yeah,
right?
they go back.
That
They go
next
back after like a 3-week period.
Oh, that's 3 weeks without arms and legs, though.
But you bleed the entire time. You don't die, but you bleed the entire time.
No, because I couldn't move to not drown in my own blood.
Well, yeah, but just like if you'd have to sleep in like a drain or something.
I'd have to slip in a drain, Dallin. On my birthday.
It's all good. I mean, you would get over it.
I imagine it would be.
I mean, it's like I would probably do that, to be honest. I mean, it's a 2-week period where you don't have arms and you bleed a lot, but you go sleep in.
Dallin, if I lay over the drain in my bathtub, eventually it's gonna fill up and I'm gonna drown in my own blood. Do you know what it feels like to choke on blood? Because I do. It's a terrible feeling.
No. If you leave a drain open on your bathtub, it'll like, all drain down the.
I don't have a drain like you. Okay, Mr. Fancy Drain. My drain it's a leak system. It doesn't suck up stuff. It's a leak system, okay?
Okay.
It doesn't suck up stuff very fast, okay?
You go like sleep in the yard. You won't drown, so like go sleep outside. Go on like a 2-week camping trip after that.
So I go out on a 3-week camping trip and not be able to defend myself.
Yeah, I guess you're right in that aspect. Okay, yeah, I guess you're not gonna take the $1 million. I would probably do that.
No, you wouldn't. Because then you'd have to be fed and
Why
you'd be
would?
bleeding and no one's going to let you in their house. So you're going to starve to death. So even though you don't die by bleeding out, you're still going to starve to death and die.
No, I mean like, it's impossible for you to die in that 2-week period.
Huh. I don't know. Sounds pretty legit. Sounds like a real situation. I should probably prepare for.
I know, right? Yeah, what's yours?
All right. $1 million, but every time you had the urge to use the bathroom, you were stabbed by 1,000,000 bobby pins in the backside. The butt.
Every time you had to use the restroom.
No, every time you had the
On
urge
butt
to
cheek
use
or
the bathroom.
butthole?
Like, everywhere.
Oh God. That not sound like a good situation. I'm not sure. I'll have to think about that one.
You'd feel the pain. You're not actually stabbed by it, but you'd feel it.
Well, you feel the pain of getting stabbed in the butt, so yeah, that sucks still. Yeah, I'll cover the person who was gonna like go limbless for like 2 weeks. Yeah, I'd probably do that. It's $1 million every time you poop or pee. You just, like, feel a little bit of pain.
I still
Pretty
think
much people with hemorrhoids anyway.
I would do that, but I think it would be terrible. But
I don't think
anyway,
it's bad.
so you got one for me, right, buddy? Right.
I'll think of something. Let me think here. You get $1 million.
$1 million.
Yes, $1 million. Food, you had no taste buds for like that period of time. For like a 3-month period, you have no taste buds at all. Food tastes disgusting to you. Well, it doesn't actually taste at all. You don't taste food. It has no taste.
I think we have.
Terrible.
I think we have actually stopped live streaming again, and it's terrible.
Really?
I think so. Maybe I'm gonna have somebody check on that because someone keeps messing with my crap.
But
But,
I don't think you stopped because
Dallin, check on it for me if you would. Check on it.
yeah, it stopped.
Will it resume?
Wait, hold on. Is it like the I don't know. Like the screen is not showing. Like your screen is showing, but I heard your audio for like 2 seconds.
So you can hear my audio.
I could. I can't anymore.
Dadgummit.
I don't know what the problem is.
Alright. Well. Dallin, I'm gonna have to stop live streaming for now, and I'm gonna have to figure this out because I'm gonna have to wait for these videos to come up, delete them, make sure my idiot brother